Hello, good morning, students. Today's transcription number 122 on the speed of 100 words per minute. Start. The Planning Commission has made various estimates about our resources and they are based on a great deal of thinking and calculation. Nevertheless, they depend on so many uncertain factors. A person who is more optimistically inclined may make a better estimate, better in the sense of more hopeful estimate, while a pessimist may make a less hopeful estimate. Nobody can challenge it. For my part, I have an invincible feeling that in the final analysis, the resources of India are considerable in our people's capacity, ability, and energy, and the question arises how to reach them and how to tap them to the best advantage. I think this can be done by the realization by the people themselves that it is worthwhile doing so by their full cooperation and the like. It can never be done by government decree or by an order from above. Therefore, it becomes important that our people should realize and understand fully what this process of planning is. Therefore, we tried to a considerable extent to get the cooperation of as many people as possible, even at the district level, apart from a large number of groups of various kinds. I think it may be well said that India is very conscious of planning today. I was reading a foreigner's book the other day in which he says that in India you cannot get away from this planning business. He had written it in slight irritation. Whatever you talk about, somehow they lead you to the question of planning as though everything depended on planning everywhere. Well, whether his irritation was justified or not, I was glad to read that a person with no great sympathy for what we were doing felt enveloped by some kind of an atmosphere of planning. Everybody can talk of planning. Of course, everybody who talks of planning may know very little about planning. That is not the point, but it is true that India is very much planning conscious, and I think it is a great gain. When I say planning conscious, I mean, of course, planning conscious in the democratic structure that we possess. That is, we are proceeding with democratic planning. I am not criticizing any country that may not plan or any country that plans in some other way, authoritarian or some other way. It is none of my business to criticize other countries. They have to meet their problems and it is up to them to decide how to meet them. They can judge their own people. But so far as we are concerned in this country, people believe that we should endeavor to plan by the democratic method. Planning in a small way has often been done and is often done elsewhere. Planning in a really big way has thus far only been done more or less by the authoritarian approach, and the question arises how far a non authoritarian and democratic approach can succeed in this kind of planning.